From the fall of a feared champion,
a straight right combination by Holyfield. Oh, Tyson's in trouble. Looking to put Tyson down and fight. Tyson is not in trouble. He's saved by the bell.
To the bloodiest rivalry in boxing history.
Mike, when did we get that on tape? Fighting Holyfield. A left hook.
You know, it's funny, Mike was having his best friend.
Boxing has delivered countless unforgettable moments, but few match the fury of when Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield clashed. Mike Tyson's rise was as dramatic as his fighting style. Born in Brooklyn in 1966, Tyson grew up in poverty and chaos, often getting into trouble on the streets.
I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. Listen, at one time it looked nice. And then I realized that we had to move, and then the more we moved, the darker it got. Ooh, it was just, whoa, real aggressive and black. You know, anything's capable. Whatever could be done to a human being is being done.
But inside the ring, he found purpose. Under the guidance of legendary trainer Cus D'Amato, Tyson was molded into a devastating fighter. His technique was built on the peekaboo style. In simpler words, it meant slipping punches with head movement and exploding back with vicious hooks and uppercuts. At just 20 years old, he blasted his way through the heavyweight division, knocking out champion after champion, and became the youngest heavyweight title holder in history.
He is undefeated in his professional career with 27 wins, no defeats, 25 KOs. He is the challenger, Mike Tyson.
His aura was as powerful as his fists. Many opponents were beaten before they even stepped into the ring, intimidated by his reputation as Iron Mike. By the mid-90s, after serving time in prison, Tyson returned to reclaim his belt. Though critics said he was not the same fighter, his speed, ferocity, and intimidation still made him the most feared name in boxing. Meanwhile, Evander Holyfield's story took an entirely different path. Born in 1962 in Alabama, he didn't burst onto the heavyweight scene with brute force. He built his reputation step by step.
Holyfield pushed training to new heights, implementing training in ways boxers hadn't before.
Holyfield first dominated the cruiserweight division, where he became the undisputed champion before daring to move up to heavyweight where much bigger men awaited. He lacked the one-punch knockout power of Tyson, but what he had was just as dangerous. An unbreakable spirit, tireless stamina, and an ability to withstand punishment while still pushing forward.
I used to get mad when people called me skinny.
Yeah.
Because in the point of calling you skinny back then, they were saying you poor. You ain't got nothing to eat.
Holyfield was the kind of fighter who grew stronger in adversity. Even when bloodied or outmatched on paper, he refused to give in. Nicknamed the real deal, he lived up to it with every performance.
Very poor decision on the part of
Yet by 1996, doubt surrounded him. Critics claimed he was past his prime, too old, too worn down from brutal wars with fighters like Riddick Bowe. Many believed the fight against Tyson would be a step too far. So when Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield finally met in the ring, the world expected fireworks. And what followed were two of the most unforgettable battles in boxing history.
Last year in which Garcia died. We'll see if he's overly cautious.
As soon as he hit him, he got him in right hand, a straight punch, which he normally doesn't throw a lot of.
Let go of that hand, a quick right by Tyson. Tyson then with a...
Tyson entered the MGM Grand in Las Vegas as the WBA heavyweight champion and overwhelming favorite. Many dismissed Holyfield as too old, too slow, and too battered from past wars to stand the chance. But from the opening bell, Holyfield defied expectations.
The crowd behind Holyfield.
Wasn't able to do it. It might be something different.
And he's also trying to...
Tyson missing with that straight right.
And he's got to settle down into regular fighting.
On top of Tyson's head.
He absorbed Tyson's early assault, tied him up in clinches to blunt his power, and countered with precise punches.
For a boxing match rather than just these big slugging.
Holyfield nation to Tyson.
You know what? There you saw Evander Holyfield throw a nice body shot, and it's going to be one shot.
Round by round, Holyfield grew stronger while Tyson grew frustrated. By the 10th, Holyfield was in control, and in the 11th round, he unleashed a barrage that forced the referee to stop the fight.
Holyfield. Oh, Tyson's in trouble. Looking to put Tyson down in a fight. Tyson is not in trouble.
And then Holyfield did the impossible.
Holyfield continues to dig in. A left hook to the head. He's got Tyson in trouble. Tyson's ready. A straight right hand. The Talbot stops the fight. And Holyfield has
How can I say it? It's the most
He handed Tyson his first TKO loss, proving that discipline and willpower could outlast raw aggression. With Tyson fuming after his loss and fans craving for more, the world demanded a second clash. And just months later, Tyson and Holyfield met again in Las Vegas in a bout billed as The Sound and the Fury.
The sense of anticipation as before the first fight is almost palpable. Here we go, fight 2, round 1. A straight right by Mike Tyson.
Tyson came in desperate to avenge his defeat, but Holyfield once again imposed his strength.
Mike came in with the same thing, a 1-2, looking to go over the jab.
And a lot of movement by Tyson, which we did not see in the first fight.
He kept using his previous strategy, making Tyson angry yet helpless.
Combination of the head. Evander Holyfield. Back comes Tyson with a left hook to the head of Holyfield.
He hurt Mike really good.
Then in the third round, history took a shocking turn.
What happened here?
He got bit, I think.
Evander Holyfield, look out, he's pushed right here.
Frustrated and unable to land clean shots, Tyson bit Holyfield's ear.
A dirty Mike Tyson.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Well, first he had a parachute drop on him, now he had a heavyweight bind him.
Everyone was shocked to see someone like Tyson, one of the most feared men in boxing, lose his composure so completely. But guess what? He did it again. This time sinking his teeth into Holyfield's ear, tearing a piece clean off.
Angry Evander Holyfield now. A left hook.
You know, it's funny, Mike was having his best
He bit him
round.
again. He bit him again.
Mike Tyson has bitten Evander Holyfield for the second time, and it is all out war.
The second bite tore a piece of Holyfield's ear, leaving the crowd stunned. Referees halted the fight, and Tyson was disqualified, ending the match in chaos. Evander Holyfield landed victory once again in one of the most bizarre endings to a championship fight. Together, these two fights told the full story of the rivalry. Both ensured that Tyson versus Holyfield would live forever as one of the most unforgettable rivalries in heavyweight history. What are your thoughts? Share them in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.